Yo. Yeah, we waiting for some more people to chime in. Hold on. We gonna take flight just in a minute. Hold on. Hold tight. Yeah. Yeah. Wartime ready, and I seen it from a mile away. Proud man, Oculus. I seen it with my shades on. I already won, cause your gods are all pagan. Ross Perot on TV, but I feel like Ronald Reagan. Yeah. Wartime ready. Yo. Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm still sharing this tab right quick, sharing it to my Truth Social page. Shout out to my people on Truth Social that's watching. Thank God for Truth Social, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, but we gonna get into it today. This story just hit the press, and I told y'all, do not jump to conclusions on certain topics on the internet because it will get you doxxed. It will make you look like a hypocrite, and it will make you look like a domestic terrorist, y'all. Now, we see that Russia was involved in this. Don't tell me my shit froze up again. Well, I tell you what, man. It's the second time this shit done happened today. It happened earlier, man. Yep, you see what they did? They did it again, y'all. They did it again. I had to reboot it. They did this morning, like 3:30 in the morning. We went in on a sensitive topic, and they chopped the live feed. I had to start it all over again. So if you familiar with the channel, man, when that stuff happen, just stay online. It's only gonna take about 30 seconds for me to reboot this joint. So they just don't want certain people talking. That's why they give you the dumbasses. They give you the dumbasses because they know you're not going to be able to put the pieces together with certain influencers. Now let's get it. Let's get straight into this story. And I told you it was Russia, because white people ain't this fucking stupid. Real white people ain't this damn dumb to go in the midst of the black folks, whatever you want to call them, monkeys, Negroes, because I know y'all have a certain vocabulary towards a certain type of people. Because I even pulled up this, yeah, I even pulled up the comment section on this notification, and it's ugly. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's ugly. But people are combing over who this guy is. We don't know this. We still don't know who this man is. We know everything about all these black people. But we don't know nothing about this white man who slung that N-word around in the midst of 100 black people. That's dumb. That is stupid. I don't think I ever seen that before. This might be the first story I seen a Caucasian man do something dumb like this. And guess what? An innocent white lady, she got beat to death. I'm gonna have to call this man a Caucasian man. He from the Caucasus Mountains family. He's from Russia. He over there from he's a Caucasoid. I'll tell you that much right now. Because ain't no real white person dumb enough to even do something stupid like that. Man, you can find the most racist white person in America. They still want to go downtown Cincinnati slinging on N-word over some chicken wings, allegedly over some fucking chicken wings. Come on, man. That sound like some gaslighting shit. And I told y'all, I said, man, you got to be careful because everything is a psyop. Now you see this man got charged. It ain't got nothing to do with, oh, it's a blue city or red city. Man, ain't got nothing to do with that. The thing is, this motherfucker is still unidentified. So guess what? He gonna be charged with that white lady being knocked out too, because he enticed some of this shit. It said they went from the bar into the streets. Now, let's read. Victim in viral Cincinnati street brawl now charged in case. And the comment section going nutty, fam. But a lot of these people do not know what's going on because they still victimized by trending topics. They're not going to see what I'm doing on this channel is real investigation work. This is real journalism right here. That Fox News, you go get half and halves, 70-30 one day, 30-70. You never know what you go get. But like I said, Russia. This dude is a fucking Russian. And guess what? He see other Americans using certain terminology, and guess what? They come over here to America and try to use the same terminology, and they end up getting their ass beat. I told y'all this. I thought we all knew this, but obviously, if you on the internet, you live in fantasy land. You think this shit a game. And the thing is, you got people so damn disgruntled over a case. When we look at the comment section, people are pulling up these comments on Fox News. Look, army motherfuckers saying shit. You know what I'm saying? People with jobs, Tara Nunn, Brandon Sider, Scott Green. He work at motherfucking Walgreens and shit. Man, they go dox all this stuff and they go say, this sounds like some racist shit. Let's pull up to his job. Let's call in on his job, and guess what? Boom. Let's look at this comment. It said if he was a part of it, he should be charged. Thus far, it seems like the lady was the only innocent casualty. This dude right here, Michael Catt, says, so if you are graped and you bring charges against your attacker, should you be charged for being a participant? That ain't got, see, that's what I'm saying, man. That ain't got nothing to do with what happened. That has nothing to do. But people want to bring out of world stories into real life instances, occurrences, but they cannot connect the dots, man. Americans cannot connect the dots, man. So it says on here, she said, Melissa Wilson, did you actually read the article? The whole thing started when the victim, who is now arrested too and charged with a misdemeanor for disorderly conduct, had his necklace ripped off from his neck. That sparked the entire altercation. But that's he said, she said right there. That don't he said, she said don't stand in court. You got to prove that. You got to prove all this. See, a lot of people's emotions is tied up into these cases, and they start getting popcorn brain. And then when certain things don't go their way, they start looking like a hypocrite. But like I said, hypocrites don't stop. They keep on going, family. So in a court, you would have to prove he said, she said. But in the video, you heard him throwing all kind of racial slurs. So that's evidence. That's evidence in a group of black people. And these white people think they can let that shit slide. Like, motherfuckers ain't crazy out this bitch. You gotta think, even though you might think you could call a black person that, you don't know what that black person might do to your ass in return. I said freedom of speech has consequences. You can say what you want, but shit, if that motherfucker decide to kill your ass over it, man, that's on you. That's on you. That ain't on everybody. And that's where people begin to fail in society. They live in fantasy land. Motherfuckers live in fantasy land out this bitch, man. Damn near all these people on this thread don't know what's going on because they got white skin, but these motherfuckers come from Russia. These ain't regular white Americans. But guess what? Americans are siding with foreign entities. We still don't know this motherfucker's name. I think he got a Chinese name. Look, a man who identified a white Russian with a Chinese name. And people still don't know what's going on. You see how far we have fallen? Let's read, man. Hey, man, and we gonna go into the video. Let's go into the video. No, this is 26 minutes. We'll do this later. And the crazy thing is, they picked a woman up in an Uber. She didn't even leave. She didn't even leave in an ambulance, and she got her eye socket knocked out. All this shit is fishy, y'all. To me, let me be honest with you. All this shit fishy to me because you had police in the vicinity of a woman getting knocked out, and the police didn't see that shit. You mean there was like 9 or 10 police over there around the brawl, the fight, and the white woman laid out on the street, and there was no ambulance call? Mighty funny to me, y'all. Mighty funny. Mighty funny. And who knows? Who knows, man? In this world, man, what all this shit can be staged. You know what I'm saying? All this shit can be staged. We see fight scenes in movies and shit. You see people get fake ass black eyes, all that shit. I'm not saying it is fake, but shit. At this point, who knows? Who the fuck knows? It's still we still don't know this motherfucker's name. I told you. Why don't we ever know these people's name? Because guess what? You don't know if he's the Ku Klux Klan or he's an Israeli Mossad. You don't know if he's the Dalai Lama or the rabbi. You ain't gonna fucking know. Like I said, people identified with this man because he had white skin. A lot of white people did not take the time out to ask who this motherfucker was. And I know I ain't the only one that said this motherfucker's crazy out this bitch. That's like me going into a damn country bar and going in there and calling all them motherfuckers rednecks and shit, not paying for my bill. That's equivalent to this shit right here. And I got my girl with me and she get knocked the fuck out. And I'm in there calling them all kind of honkies and shit. That's a death sentence, man. That's a fucking death sentence. Same situation with this shit. But guess what? On internet, you could play and lie all you want to. I don't play that fucking shit over here. Like I said, you got anything to say, bring your ass up here. We could debate about it. But ain't nobody's really gonna do that. Nobody's really that smart and wise to come challenge Frogman 17 on these topics. Because you know, and I know damn well white people ain't this fucking stupid. This ain't no regular white person. It's a fucking Russian. But people are colorblind and they want to identify with the immigrant because he got fucking white skin out this bitch. Know the difference between your kind and their kind. White people don't go around in large crowds of black people slinging that fucking N-word. I've never seen that fucking shit happen in my fucking 39 years. I've never fucking seen it. Why are we seeing it in 2000, 25. Can somebody tell me that? Can somebody tell me that? Nope. Reason why you can't tell me that is the same reason why this shit happened. Alleged Cincinnati attackers walk free after bond cuts. Police hunt eighth suspect. Who's the eighth suspect? This white dude right here. Goddamn, looking like goddamn Kane out this bitch. Looking like the Undertaker out this bitch. Why? Because he's an immigrant, and we ain't gonna find out who he is. That's why they say unidentified. He's a damn alien. Tired of preaching the same shit. If it come out on the news, give it a few days before you even really deep dive into it. Because guess what? You talk too soon, you go look like a hypocrite. Now everybody looking like hypocrites. They can't do nothing. White people are mad because they don't know what's going on. All right. It says he is scheduled to appear in court on August 26th. The fight broke out. Hold on. The fight broke out. Where we at? Hold on. In the early morning hours of the corner of 4th and Elm Street. Didn't I tell y'all who Elm Street is? Who lives on Elm Street? Let me pull this up. I gotta go into some. Let me pull this up. I ain't playing with y'all tonight. Well, this morning. We already did a show early this morning around 3. I'll show you who live on fucking Elm Street. Fucking Freddy Cougar. Fucking Freddy Cougar. And that's very strange. This massacre happened on 4th and Elm. Footage of the brawl quickly went viral. Last week, the 7th suspect, Gregory White, 32, was charged with alleged aggravated riot and aggravated robbery. So I guess that's when he got his chain taken. All right. Police allege Wright did it by force, ripped the necklace off the victim while he was being assaulted by 4. Of course they go fucking do it. They go in your pockets too. If you get knocked out, they go in your pockets. You haven't seen that Friday movie where Debo knocked that dude out on the bike and he stole his chain? But yeah, I guess that's how they, that's what he's getting charged with. But they still have to prove that case. They still have to prove that case to be convicted of it. Wright allegedly snatched the victim's necklace during the beating before proceeding to the film of the rest of the events, that outlet reported. Earlier this month, 6 defendants were indicted by the grand jury for their alleged roles in the beatdown. Patrick Rosemond, 38, Jermaine Matthews, 39, Montez Mayweather, I think he's the dude that did the knockout punch, are each charged with 3 counts of alleged felonious assault, 3 charges of assault, and 2 charges of aggravated riding. The Hamilton County Prosecutor's Office confirmed to Fox News Digital. And we still have no. Let's pull it up here. But was that off Fox News? Hold on, that was off Fox News. Yeah, they're not gonna tell us nothing. Let's see if we can find his name now. Hold on. See, these blacks were released. Hold on. We go try to find his name, man. I think he's a Russian with a Chinese name, and that's very odd. That's no different than going to the Chinese buffet and your waitress don't speak English, but her name is fucking Kim. You see what's going on? Her name is Sarah, but she got slanted eyes out this bitch, knowing damn well your funky ass name ain't Sarah, and you speak full-blooded Japanese out this hoe. These the games they be playing, man. Like unidentified. They don't want to give up the white man's name. Like I ain't even gonna call this dude a white man. I gotta call him by his nationality. He a Russian. He know where the fuck he came from. A lot of white folks don't know where they came from. Some people don't know their true or most white people are either uh, Irish, majority Irish during the indentured slave trade, because uh, white Irish people got uh, slave traded too. We call it human trafficking now. Matter of fact, there's more human trafficking today than there ever was before in human history. By the way, so when it comes to the slave trade, man, blacks and whites pretty much have the same story. But you're not really go understand it unless somebody like me tells it, because you'll get a lopsided story if somebody in particular hates whites and vice versa. You go get the Smithsonian version. The Smithsonian, yeah, yeah. Uh, so the Hamilton County prosecutors confirmed to Fox News Digital that Dakira Vernon, 24, and Aisha Devanahu, 25, were released. And Thursday, Vernon's bond was reduced to 250,000 to 25,000. At 10, she got that 10% too. So yeah, they out, fam. They out. Okay. Now the Cincinnati police is saying that they are asking for help locating the eighth suspect. That's the Caucasian Russian man on Elm Street, aka Freddy Krueger out this bitch. We are not gonna find. We are not gonna find it. We are not gonna find. What is his name? Let's pull. Let's see if we can find his name. Let me type this in right quick. Let's see what it says. Hold tight, y'all. See, it said, man. It's look, the 45-year-old white man who was charged in connection with the July 26th Cincinnati brawl has not been publicly identified, but they named all the black people though. They protecting this damn immigrant. I told you, they protecting them. But like I said, a lot of white people are just identifying this man with this man because of his racial terminology, first of all. And second of all, his fucking white skin. It ain't really white because he Russian. Just like you got white Puerto Ricans and shit. You got white conquistadors, Spaniards. They ain't fucking white for real. Just like you got black ass Africans. You got black ass Jamaican. You think I identify with them bitches? Hell fucking no. Excuse my language, but I'm not no fucking Jamaican. But guess what? That Jamaican can come over here and identify with the American black man. And very well might start some racist shit, but this motherfucker from Jamaica. It's always the immigrants starting shit in America. It's always been like that. It's always gonna be like that. Because nobody in their right mind would be from America and just trash this place. Come on, guys. Really? Or am I pulling your leg? Maybe that's maybe that's happening for real. We just don't know it. Or maybe we do. According to the police, he is considered the victim under Marcy's law, which allows crime victims to have their identities withheld from the public release. Damn. So he's protected under this law. We go find out what that is. He's facing a fourth degree misdemeanor charge for disorderly conduct, and he is scheduled to appear in court on August 26th The case has stirred debate because of the racial dynamics and the viral nature of the footage, with some community leaders questioning why only certain individuals were initially charged. That's the plot twist right there, fam. That is the plot twist. And the thing is, he don't want to be identified for a reason. He don't want to be identified for a reason because guess what? Some people might pull up to your address, all that, but what I've been hearing, this man is Russian. This man is Russia. And what did we tell y'all before? America had a Russia problem. Russia has its own deep state like America. So, yes, I believe they would send a racist Russian over here to America to really entice and weaponize disgruntled black people. The fuck is a white Russian doing in the hood? Boggles my mind. To be honest with you, boggles my mind. Boggles my mind. For real. Before and after. Before and after. Restricted area. Do not enter. Do not enter. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's things as a human being that you should be aware of. And we know regular white people are already on code with that. Shouts out to my white people that's on code out there. If you're not on code, I don't know what to tell you about now. If you don't know what's going on by now, shit, you'll never know. If you did not know what was going on before and after 2020, I do not sympathize with you, man. And you're gonna have a hard time for the rest of your life trying to figure out what's real and what's fake. There it is, y'all. Make sure you share and like the video. I'm out.